Okay, so in the previous video, I was talking about um, things that uh, I came here thinking. No, false. In the previous video, I was talking about finding out, like, understanding that God wanted to teach me things while I'm here through the people around me. And so, and kind of what He's equipping me for. And I really had to be, okay, not had to be, sorry, it's so um, it's so challenging for me to admit to myself that I'm considering it, just because there's a lot involved in such a big decision. But yeah, just being honest with considering being staff. I really hope that nobody hears that, just because I don't want to give this false sense of hope. but like, I am considering it, and I have to be honest about that, because if I am considering it in my mind again and again and again, then I need to actually look for answers about that. It's just that there's a lot to think about in that, and what that would look like for me, what that would look like for other people, what that would look like for future relationships with different people, and um, yeah, so it's just a lot to consider. Um, but and I am considering that prayerfully, and so I just felt like I needed to go ahead and, like, admit to that, and but that'll be something I'll be continuing to pray about as I come home, and I'll be praying about that with my family. Um, but yeah, so that's a lot of the reason why I haven't updated my blog in a while, is because I've just been, like, mulling over these things. I've been mulling over my conversations. I've been mulling over what it means to be staff, and the things that they do, and how much I love it, and how much I love students and working with students, and just working with people for their edification, and just helping them to see and reveal more and more the love of Christ. And that is something that I could do in any occupation, in anywhere I go. So I know that I'm not barred to only doing that through staff, and I fully understand that. That's good. Um, but God has definitely put me in many situations and given me many opportunities that have just been preparing me for something like this. And so I don't want to ignore His work either. And so, yeah, I'm praying about that. And if you'll just be praying for, I guess, clarity and discernment for me, as well as whenever I have that on my mind, it can distract from the things at hand. It can distract from what I'm learning, I guess, overall, to bring back to campus, because I'm like, oh no, am I supposed to be interpreting this as God's will for my entire life? And no, I don't think I need to worry like that. I think He places uh, things to encourage us in our lives, and things to encourage us in the way that He would have us go. But I do not think that He brings things to our mind so that we would worry about them all the time. I feel like that's absolutely contradictory to what God wants to do with our lives. He wants to provide for us, not make us anxious. That's just something we do on our own. Oh, 4-minute marker. Okay, next video.